Hey guys, it's Mike the Wrestling Gunsmith. So I just got finished doing my Raw review. So you guys, once that's uploaded, you guys can check that tonight or tomorrow whenever you guys are not busy watching it. I'm actually gonna do my SmackDown predictions tonight because I really want to do them tomorrow. Um, like I said, number one, the Dolph Ziggler and Miz feud. Why I think it's going to be a feud, because the whole thing with Dolph Ziggler kicking Shawn Michaels with a super kick. So I'm thinking Miz is going to come and beat Ziggler because of Shawn Michaels, and that's really kind of wrong that it happened. And I think he's gonna want recompense. Like I'm being honest with you guys, from what I've seen in the past couple of months with Miz and Vince, I don't know, with Shane McMahon, it's like he's on a different side because he's a dad, and now that he's being more of a face, but he's not being a heel. He's being a face, but he's pandering to the fans, and he's getting the respect that he gets because of his act, not just because of his accolades, but the fact that he cares about the wrestling business, and the fact that he cares about the WWE. That's why. Number two, I think Kofi is gonna have a they're gonna have a match. It's gonna have a match with Samoa Joe at SummerSlam for the WWE title. Why I believe that? Because Joe, I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna be kind of weird, because Joe wants to prove himself. He's hungry for a title. He's hungry for gold. And the thing is, the reason why I feel like he's hungry for gold is because of the fact that I'll make because of the fact is that he's never been any. He's been U.S. champion. He's been NXT, but he's never really been a world heavyweight or universal. Because I think he wants to see what Kofi's going to do against him. So I think what Joe is probably going to end up doing with him, or to that point, is probably going to have a match with him, like a match to see if he can get the title. Because if Joe wins the title, then Kofi can him and I can have a war. So they'll both have a war. It'll be a rivalry between him and the New Day. And then once the title picture comes into play, the title picture will come into play. That's number two. Number three, I think that Aleister Black and Cesaro's rivalry is not done. Why do I think that? Because of the fact that Aleister Black basically showed Cesaro, I'm a living weapon. He's the one who knocked on Aleister Black's door. I think he wants to have another rivalry or another. It's going to be to settle that score at SummerSlam. Number five, I think I think the tag team division, which basically the Usos, I mean not the Usos, the Otis and Tucker Knight, are gonna have a match against Dan Bryan and Rowan. Why do I say this? Because of the fact that they want to settle that score with Dan Bryan and Rowan. And my last prediction, which I think is going to be the craziest thing on SummerSlam, I think it might happen. I think there will be a triple threat for the women's title. Why do I believe that? Because Bayley needs a challenge. And since she beat Becky for the title and she beat Alexa for it, those two are going to want to be in it. Or Asuka is going to want to be in the title picture as well. Because she wants a taste of the title, because she wants to step up to the plate. That's my first prediction. But I got one extra prediction, guys. And you guys can think about this one. I think a debut will happen. Why do I think a debut will happen? Because the debut will happen. One debut from NXT will happen. Which it probably won't. It will probably be Killian Dane, or it probably be Velveteen Dream. Why I think that? Because Velveteen Dream, once he basically loses the title at Takeover, that's his cue to kind of go to the main roster so he can be influential. Because if he shows up on SmackDown, there's going to be a huge crowd pop, and everybody likes the Velveteen Dream because what he is. So that means Kofi will be able to take on the Velveteen Dream, because that would be a never before seen match. Joe would be able to take on him. Joe would do it. Shinsuke would do it. Other people would do it. And I'm thinking, and if I'm playing this out of my mind right now, why I think this is like a mystery prediction, is because of the fact I think the Undisputed Era are coming to one brand. Because they're not going to come to Raw, because the Universal title, they have to go through Brock Lesnar get it, and they don't want to go through it yet. I think they want to go on SmackDown, take over SmackDown, and make it Undisputed Live instead of SmackDown Live. That's what I think is going to happen. So once that is over with, once it's done and over, it'll be done. So pretty much once they do what they do at TakeOver, they will be on the main roster. But anyway, guys, Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.